wouldn't sit here and say, I'm a role model, following my footsteps. No, following Christ's footsteps. His were perfect.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure it out in the process,
Hmm.
right? And if
Amen.
there's anything I could do is be a light anywhere I go and point you to, Christ, then mission accomplished. That's really
Yeah.
all I intended to be, So that's where the journey connects with my life.
Man, I love it. And I love that. I love wrapping up with that. Follow Christ and don't follow me, because that is such a hard trap to avoid. Like, especially when you're in a position like you are, where you're like the strongest dude most people know. You're a Christian man, as far as like being a spiritual leader in a church, and then also a Christian man in your family. Like, you probably understand those things about yourself, and the ability to understand the biblical perspective that yes, I do these things, and yes, I know that I do them well, then that's what I'm called to do, but I do it because of Christ. And so
Right.
Christ is the one that you should follow. You can't follow me because, yes, I do these things, but if you follow me, you're going to follow brokenness, because I don't do it with perfection. I don't do it as Christ did it. You need to follow Christ, because you follow the one that I follow. Follow perfection. Don't follow me.
You know
And
what
so I
what hit
love
me the
that
other day?
perspective.
What hit me the other day? I was gonna share this with you. I was in therapy. So I go to, I'm almost 40. I'm gonna be 40 in a couple months. So I have to do my body maintenance. I have to follow that. I gotta honor the temple, right? And I remember
Which you look great, by the way.
I was getting worked on. Thank you, by the chiropractor, and I mean it was hurting. It was hurting, and I smiled while I was in pain, and I was like, "This pain is real." Like, like people can fake smiles. They can fake relationships. They can fake, and we live in a world that you can pretty much portray whatever you want people to see, and that not really be you. But pain is real. You feel that, right? And I remember when I was laying there, I was thinking, man, it crossed my mind. I said, the pain that Christ endured for me goes
Mm.
well beyond the pain I'm going through right now. And it was just a reminder. I was like, man, I'm feeling this shock in my IT band where her, digging her elbow into it. Just
Ah,
imagine like
no,
a
no.
nail going through your feet. Like it. So,
Mm-hmm.
so to me, the
Mm.
path of strongman became truly a way to connect with God, and then also find a way to connect all those disciplines and all those things I'm doing to my life. And that's my journey right now.
Yeah.
It's that internal external congruency, that everything that's going on in the inside also comes out, and it reflects Christ the same way.
Yeah, I love that. And so one thing I've been wanting to ask this and go back to the high school, because I mean, being in therapy, you probably know that like your younger self influences a lot of who the person you are now.
Yes.
And so are there, or like were there any specific things you took from the book of Proverbs and James when you were in high school and reading that stuff that were, kind of set the foundation for who you are now?
So one of the things about Proverbs that I took away was, about seeking the path, and the Bible, the Word of God, being that light in that path of darkness, right? So following that path, right? Proverbs 3, and then I also took away, this was